Hello, Rhea Steve, and yes, another unboxing video. This is from drop number 9 of the Master Replicas collection, and this damage on the box, I'm probably going to put this at the hands of the U.S. Postal Service. With the last few drops that Master Replicas has done out, they've been using Royal Mail, and by conjunction, since I live in the United States, the U.S. Postal Service. I'm actually going to open this box up from the bottom, and I've already done a couple of the cuts to make it a little bit easier to do this while I'm recording one-handed. The other side just has all my shipping address, labels, all that stuff, which I'm not going to take off, and I don't want to show you because, hey, a little bit of anonymity, it's kind of a good thing. So with this shipment, I had 2 things in my cart at the time of the drop. It's a pretty small box, so only one of them was actually available to me, and it is Kirk's Enterprise A. Now, for the uninitiated, future Steve's going to be correcting me, probably because I may get some of this stuff wrong during the unboxing, but the Enterprise A was first showed off at the end of Star Trek IV, The Voyage Home. I believe in canon, and future Steve, go ahead and correct me when I blurf on this one. This was originally, I believe, the Yorktown. The canon sources are a little bit weird with this because they introduced it at the end of Star Trek IV, and then it's decommissioned at the end of Star Trek VI. And it's only like 5 years or so. So why? And I believe that the beta canon, the one I like the best beta canon explanation that I saw was this was the Yorktown or the TIHO, T-I-H-O. Okay, this is a little bit of a concern I've already got right here. That's mirrored in the photo. It says Enterprise A, so I'm a little nervous at this point already on it. Not seeing a magazine here, which is, okay, it's not the biggest not the biggest blunder in the world, but it's a little disappointing if there's no magazine to go with this. A little tough to come out. But during the events of Star Trek IV, the Yorktown was severely damaged by the whale probe, and instead of decommissioning it, I think Starfleet just said, you know what, let's just slap a new coat of paint on it, rename it the Enterprise, it'll be fine. Besides, we're going to demote Kirk anyway, he's going to need a ship, and, you know, since he sabotaged the Excelsior with the help of Scotty in Star Trek III, we probably don't want to give him the ship that he sabotaged. It kind of makes sense. All right, here we go. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, beauty. It looks great. And this is just, of course, my first look at it. Let's see, is there anything else in the box? Nope, just my shipping label. Let's see what the numbering is here. All right, a bit of a high number, 3095-A/C. Got our little cradle right there. I'm actually nervous taking this one out of the box. Also, the Enterprise A, if you watch the 3rd season of Picard, this one is in the proper Fleet Museum at 8th and Prime. It's one of the ships that Jack Crusher is discussing with 7 and 9. Oh, baby. This looks amazing. Got the blue deflector. Underneath that, even got the stuff on the side there. Got that glow, I think it's supposed to be glowing in the show, the torpedo tubes. Not as much detail, admittedly, as I was expecting. I was expecting maybe a little bit more detail around these inspection ports. Even the back here, you can see it says Enterprise, like we saw in Star Trek V, the one that actually does exist. I know most people don't want to talk about it, but it's a film. Sorry, it exists. And here on the port side, too, you can see Starship USS Enterprise, United Federation of Planets. It's a little bit of a separation, not too bad. Around the saucer, you can kind of see where the neck connects to the saucer section, but it feels, got a good heft to it. I'd probably put it around a pound or so, but let's get this one into the Fleet Museum. I'm excited to get this one in there and show off the full Fleet Museum as it is right now, because I'm actually getting close to completing the collection as I see fit, so I'll be back in a sec. And you can tell with how close the Enterprise is to the Thunderchild and the Prometheus, I'm really running out of room on my shelf for my current Fleet Museum setup. I do plan later on this year, probably like September to November timeframe, most likely getting this redone, getting one of those shelving units from IKEA, putting them all in there, and make it up. But I will notice that it doesn't go all the way back in the cradle on this. Fits just behind the saucer section, but oh man, this ship is beautiful. I'm trying to remember Jack Crusher's exact quote talking about the Enterprise A, but the refit Constitution is one of my favorite ships. I know a lot of fans really love it, and I'm definitely going to keep it in the front row. So kind of showing off the Fleet Museum as is. I got my Lego A-Wing there. I got the Bonchoon in the back, the Stargazer in the back. All good things Enterprise D, the Daedalus from Stargate in the front, Prometheus in the front, and I'm actually using the Enterprise B's saucer section to keep the Prometheus from falling forward. I got the NX-01 refit back there next to DS9. Got the Reliant in the back, Thunderchild in the front, Excelsior in the back, Voyager in the back, Enterprise E, Titan, and Equinox in the front, and the Oberth curly in the back. I do know that Master Replicas is doing a show your ship contest for their stuff. This is actually my entry for this. So hey, Master Replicas, how you doing? This is my current Fleet Museum. Gonna probably reorder it, make it look a little bit neater, if I had to guess. A little more organized possibly in the future, but the Enterprise A definitely gonna get a front row seat because I love the design of it. I love how it looks, and it is a really good model. I'm not gonna call it great just because I've got a couple of qualms with the detailing on the neck stuff, but still beautiful ship. I love it. And if you love this video, drop a like, leave a comment. Thanks everybody for watching. I'll see you all in the next video.